Hello, curious cubs, and welcome back. It's me, your guide to all things amazing and scientific. I am so excited you're here because this is Curious Cub, where every single video is packed to the brim with exciting learning, incredible discoveries, and a whole lot of fun. It's a place where we ask questions, find answers, and explore the world together. So, get ready to put on your thinking caps and join me on another fantastic journey of discovery. Today is a very special day, a momentous occasion if you will. Why? Because today we are exploring the final fantastic chapter of our human body series. We've learned about bones, muscles, our brains, and our hearts, and now we're going to dive into something truly magical. We're going to learn all about the amazing tools our bodies have that help us connect with the world around us in so many different ways. These tools let us see a beautiful rainbow, hear our favorite song, and taste a delicious ice cream cone. That's right, we are going to explore our 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. These senses are like our personal team of superheroes, constantly sending information to our brains so we can understand and interact with everything. They are our windows to the world, our personal information gatherers, our built-in warning systems, and our source of so much joy. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of these 5 incredible powers? Let's get started! First up, let's talk about the sense of sight. Consider this. Your eyes are like your very own built-in high-definition video cameras. They are constantly recording the world around you. They work by capturing light, which is all around us, bouncing off every object you see. When you look at a bright red apple, light from the sun or a lamp bounces off the apple and zooms right into your eye. It's an incredible process that happens faster than you can blink. Now look closely at your eye in a mirror. See that black circle right in the middle? That's called the pupil. Think of it like an automatic door. When it's very bright outside, the pupil gets smaller to let less light in, protecting your eye. But when you're in a dark room, the pupil gets much bigger, opening wide to let in as much light as possible so you can see better. It's constantly adjusting without you even having to think about it. It's a remarkable piece of biological engineering. Once the light passes through the pupil, it hits a part at the very back of your eye called the retina. The retina acts like a movie screen. An upside-down image of what you're looking at is projected onto it. From there, a special messenger called the optic nerve takes this picture and zips it straight to your brain. Your brain, being the supercomputer that it is, flips the image right side up and tells you, "Hey, that's a red apple." All of this happens in a fraction of a second. It's science, and it's spectacular. And here's a fun fact for you, curious cubs. Think about owls, those wise-looking birds of the night. Their eyes are enormous, which helps them see incredibly well in the dark to find their dinner. But here's the twist. They can't move their eyeballs from side to side like we can. Their eyes are fixed in their sockets. That's why you see owls turning their heads almost all the way around. It's the only way they can look in different directions. Isn't that a hoot? Next on our sensory tour, let's listen up for the sense of hearing. Your ears are like a pair of super sensitive microphones, always on and ready to catch sounds. Sound travels in invisible waves, kind of like ripples in a pond. When your friend calls your name from across the playground, the sound waves from their voice travel through the air, and the outer part of your ear, the part you can see, acts like a funnel, collecting those waves and guiding them inside. Once the sound waves travel down the ear canal, they hit something very important, the eardrum. The eardrum is a thin piece of skin stretched tight, just like a real drum. When the sound waves hit it, they make the eardrum vibrate back and forth. Think about tapping on a drum and watching the top shake. It's the same idea. This vibration is the first step in turning an invisible sound wave into something your brain can understand. It's a delicate and precise mechanism. Now, this is where it gets really cool. Behind the vibrating eardrum are 3 of the tiniest bones in your entire body. They are so small they have funny names: the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. When the eardrum vibrates, it makes the hammer vibrate, which passes the vibration to the anvil, which then passes it to the stirrup. This team of tiny bones amplifies the sound, making it stronger, before sending it deeper into the ear, where special cells turn it into a signal for your brain. Your brain then tells you, "That's my friend calling my name." And speaking of those tiny bones, here is an absolutely mind-boggling fun fact. The stirrup bone, the last of the three, is the smallest bone in the entire human body. How small is it? It's smaller than a single grain of rice. Can you believe that something so tiny plays such a huge role in your ability to hear everything from a loud clap of thunder to a soft whispered secret? The human body is truly full of wonders, big and small. Are you ready for a delicious discovery? Let's explore the sense of taste. Your tongue is the star of this show. If you look at your tongue in the mirror, you'll see it's covered in tiny little bumps. Inside those bumps are your taste buds, and they are the chemical detectives of your mouth. When you take a bite of food, saliva in your mouth helps break it down, and the chemicals from the food wash over your taste buds, sending signals to your brain about what you're eating. For a long time, we thought different parts of the tongue tasted different things. But science has shown us that it's a bit more complex. Your taste buds, all over your tongue, work together to recognize 5 main categories of taste. There's sweet, like a juicy strawberry or a piece of candy. There's sour, like a lemon or a sour gummy worm. There's salty, like pretzels or potato chips. There's bitter, like dark chocolate or some green vegetables. It's a full flavor festival! But wait, there are 5. The 5th taste is a bit of a newcomer to our list, and it has a cool name, umami. Umami is a Japanese word that means pleasant, savory taste. It's the rich, meaty flavor you get from things like cheese, mushrooms, and a good bowl of soup. It's what makes some foods feel so satisfying and delicious. So the next time you eat, try to see if you can identify all 5 tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. Now for a fun fact that explains something you might have noticed about your family. An adult human has around 10,000 taste buds. That's a lot of flavor detectors. But as we get older and become grandparents, some of those taste buds stop working as well. This is why some older adults might add extra salt or spices to their food. They need a stronger flavor to taste it as well as they used to. So if grandma's cooking seems extra flavorful, now you know the science behind it. Let's move on to a sense that can bring back memories and warn us of danger in an instant: the sense of smell. Your nose is much more than just the thing in the middle of your face. It's a highly advanced chemical detector. All around us, floating in the air, are teeny tiny invisible particles called odor molecules. When you breathe in, you're not just pulling in air, you're pulling in all these scent particles too. Inside the very top of your nose, there's a special patch of tissue packed with millions of smell receptors. Think of them as millions of tiny keyholes, and the odor molecules floating in the air are the keys. When the right key, odor molecule, floats into the right keyhole, receptor, it unlocks a signal. This is how your nose can tell the difference between the smell of a rose and the smell of a skunk. Each one fits into a different combination of receptors. Once a smell receptor is activated, it sends an electrical message along the olfactory nerve, which is a direct hotline to your brain. What's especially interesting is that this part of the brain is closely linked to the parts responsible for memory and emotion. That's why a certain smell, like baking cookies, can instantly make you think of your grandma's house, or the smell of rain on pavement can make you feel cozy. Your sense of smell is a powerful memory trigger. Get ready for a truly astronomical fun fact, curious cubs! Scientists used to think humans could detect about 10,000 different smells. But recent research has shown that our noses are far more powerful than we ever imagined. It's now estimated that the human nose can distinguish between at least 1 trillion different smells. That's a 1 with 12 zeros after it. From the fresh scent of a pine forest to the smell of a new book, your nose is an incredible sensational superstar. Last, but certainly not least, let's get a feel for our 5th sense, touch. This sense is unique because it's not located in just one spot like your eyes or ears. Your sense of touch is all over your body, thanks to your skin. Your skin is actually your body's largest organ, and it's covered in an amazing network of nerve endings. These nerve endings are specialized detectors that are constantly sending information to your brain about the world you're physically interacting with. These nerve endings can feel all sorts of different things. Some are designed to detect temperature, letting you know if your soup is too hot, or if the ice cream is perfectly cold. Others detect pressure, so you know if someone is giving you a gentle hug or if you've bumped your knee too hard. There are also nerve endings for texture, which help you feel the difference between a soft, fluffy kitten and a rough, bumpy rock. And very importantly, some nerve endings detect pain, which is your body's built-in alarm system to tell you to move your hand away from a hot stove. Think about all the ways you use your sense of touch without even realizing it. You use it to button your shirt, to feel if a piece of fruit is ripe, to hold a pencil and write your name, or to feel the warmth of the sun on your face. Your sense of touch helps you navigate the world safely and connects you to the people and things you love. It's a constant stream of information that helps you understand your physical surroundings in great detail. And for our final fun fact of the day, consider this. Some parts of your body are way more sensitive than others. Your fingertips and your lips, for example, are packed with a huge number of nerve endings. This makes them super sensitive to touch. That's why you can feel tiny details with your fingers, like the letters on a coin. This high concentration of nerve endings is also what makes everyone's fingerprints completely unique. Your back, on the other hand, has far fewer nerve endings, which is why you might not even notice a little bug crawling on it. Isn't that fascinating? Wow, what an incredible journey through our 5 senses. We've seen how our eyes are like cameras, our ears are like microphones, and our tongue is a team of flavor detectives. We've reached the end of our human body series, and I am so proud of everything we have learned together. From the bones that hold us up to the brain that helps us think, the human body is the most amazing machine in the universe, and it's all yours. You've done a spectacular job, Curious Cubs. But don't you worry for a second. Just because one adventure is over, it doesn't mean the learning stops. In fact, our next adventure is going to be even bigger. It's going to be out of this world. Get your space helmets ready because coming up next, we're launching a brand new series, Curious Cub Explores Space, the solar system and beyond. We'll blast off to visit planets, zoom through asteroid belts, and gaze at distant galaxies. It's going to be an astronomical amount of fun. So, my brilliant Curious Cubs, remember to always stay curious. Ask questions about the world around you, from the tiniest atom to the biggest star. Keep learning new things every single day, and never, ever stop exploring, whether it's in your own backyard or in the vastness of your imagination. Thank you for joining me on this amazing series. I can't wait to see you soon in our brand new space series. Until then, bye-bye.